Nonsia abo apemu ebusianfo emamu nyina ajo UTV so enie omayimu ene amahudo so nsam ayensa akane aboaboa no eno ena edu so ayede ebramu efri abeka junction ewo enkrakopon emu this way chocolate drink osidio ya eni ensuo share special ice eni so eyensuo emu ode enemu yakrogen ena fe special drinks emu gwahodo yo ginger yo malt yo strawberry just a doso ni nyina so koyi ya no ato no mo bia besrawa na otumi anya bi atwa nanum sa enwumakwe ene afoforo enkaye na aka bom aso yasene aide kaseboy ebremo Facebook live enam so ena afi DSTV channel 360 so ye nam so na kasebo no de bedimu akotin bi enie Sawukwa kutoka International Airport awoye ejuma eye project bi wo hone no ena oso afo hwewem hyen ene emu akonya bedie so akohwese de ejuma no esi ekro
business reforms enshisaya mpanyifo ede beye ejuma no wada nadi
sanso ena abrante bi a wanya mfie eduasa Cameroon ni bi ache no ede sekan awowo no ama sesi abekasai watwana nanom ewo Asiedu
Cocoa Processing Company SC busia besa $70 million a won saka no ebeboa ma watumi ayejuma akonkan pa
European Union brofon kabom kuo wamu training mission bi ananka wase okono Mali no eyade a wamu atwe asensan adai a kudita ekoso e Mali mamu
United Nations ade kokobo e bosse sa woko East Africa timemufo no ekoma ano eden e na eboboba ebekum ni papa
Ausianfo ensam no pi eka ho emu odan kasa enu ntite hwasoan na tie na hwe nyemfa ni nyina embro midin ade Afia Adutwumwaa Morosa nene
Obahima Afia Asiedu
Africa sebono emu ensam enie Sawukwa kutoka International Airport o menwiem hyengyina bia yade a wonum eye adwuma siesie ede abiemu kakrakra e wo honom na no ena osoafo hwewiem hyen ne ho akone abadie so aviation minister a woni ononyamfo Joseph Kofi Ada woni ne mpanyufo akohwese de adwuma no esi ekoso na mu no ena ode atodwase nyame yi adom na omo ewie adwuma no ete wonsa efri ho a wosi akwantufo a ya omo fa wiem eye air travelers no wonum betu kwan ahotomu pa
Ghana ban akomaso ade ene se ebewiem akwantua Ghana begina brane ewa bibremase enti obo no modin pa eye nime bi rese fate behwe ama aviation hye no afa ne ntuma pefra na we no ene osoafo wo hwe ewiem akwantua so onmunyafo Joseph Kofi Ada ede ato contractor for mo ye adwuma ekotuka wiem hye gina bia no enim se omunye adwuma ne tentem na omunye ne yie se de beche ede amayen wodin se wo se tudwa ebra wodin ne kohwe adwuma ekoso honomo.
Here we are seeing the Northern Apron construction work. Just barely a year ago, August of last year or so, I came to cut a sword on behalf of His Excellency the President, and we started some work. They've done serious excavation, they've done some compacting, they've brought some boulders, some chippings, and all kinds of construction material that have brought us up, I think, 12 meters high. It's not finished yet. They're still working on that. That's expanded the apron, which in basic terms, parking area for the air flight, the aircraft, which means that we are now going to be able to accommodate many more aircraft, big ones that they call code E, and there's room to even do code F, which is one of the largest aircraft, and there's room for that. And if you put all those together, it will be between 10 to 13 aircraft, depending on whatever sizes come at any point in time. So again, this fits into the vision of the President, making this the aviation hub in the West African sub-region, in the sense that we can accommodate various aircraft here. There's a lot of space, the taxiways, the runways, all of that can take a lot more here, and there won't be any delay in turning around. We had to extend the periphery wall further west side of here to claim some of the land that's needed for us to be able to compact the ground and make it ready for aircraft parking.
Also for her jedie any infidjuma ho nsem eso hey honorable Alan Kojo Chematen na maneboy to dwa eche say Ghana Business Reforms Portal no eyade a wada ne di na ensise bia ebeboa ama enyumanfo wo aben e wadwadie mu no enema akoyi e de ama wo
Ghana nyuma meche business ahodo ne sey ankrankre anase abandia no ye pe baabi baako amomo agina na aboa apagye yanim ewo nkrofo aman so no mahu se ampagana eba enyuma ahodo nso yejeje na so yipapapa enti enaso ya ehwe adwade ne fededwuma so omo ada adwumedie yedi onmunyafo Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen waswafo ekasa de tudwa kyerese wese no enyedin obetimi akọ abefo tintinfidie so no akwa registration na so de ho ahyema ebebo papa miate wonka obabi a wobia wese so yekun ebehwe aboa amagana beyond aid no yetimi eduru ho.
We have to be able to convince the private sector that even before we agree on what should go on the electronic registry, that there is an impact assessment of the law. You don't put the law into operation and then assess the impact and then determine whether it is good for the private sector or not. So even before it becomes law, it is not just a question of having a portal. Once you have the portal providing an opportunity for people to contribute, there has to be an impact assessment, because the stakeholders may be involved, but what about the impact on consumers? For us to understand that if we now agree that the private sector must be at the center of our national development agenda, then some of these principles and guidelines must be followed. And I hope that we can work together with you to ensure that these things are in place. On that note, it's my singular pleasure and privilege and honor to formally launch the Ghana Business Regulatory Reform Portal. It is duly launched. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Sayako asanti mantemwa emebunu binom akwakosua ensanudwuma apon wonum ho asese wonom ebefrase aye wo mankasa adwuma na no na Ghana ban enam Youth Employment Agency for eso ama wonom enwuma wo mkosua no eho akade eso wo mfanhye adwuma ase.
Ghana aban enam Youth Employment Agency eso ede emwa ede ama omo a omo ankasa eye omo ankasa adwuma na ase nsano adwuma ebi ti se omo pamade omo yetre ene ne ekeka ho ne nyina na se omo adwuma na omo ye asetam ebetimi akoye na oman no so etimi anya so mfaso na eye kwankyerefo panya ono eneda Youth Employment Agency ano e wa Asantemantem a owura se twemesi ene youth nsam twefo twetwe nkomo no ode sa eniema ese efate de massa ankrofo bi no wo kire se aban ayekrado se obeboa enipa etesa
ye need swade hunu ba kone se emabuna se be mo hyehyia mo nsano dwuma no ye de omo enyina be fantiti bi mu a ye de mo akwa MVT exams omo exams ni bi eni hu sampa wo hu adwuma no ya then ye the secretary senator time no na afi ya sa aboa no ma ono etimi setting itself up said ya obetima ye adwuma ma afofom so be suebu ho na aboa emabunu said won koye basbasa da achi bi ni be kan se artisan directory ye so mabunu nasene said da achi mum koye basbasa bu abontin na etima apagya youth no if say insa no dwuma no se wo hwe ni ye nko ade a wano aduane emma wo da if say ye kwane ye benya ya taade hye yentimi nya enwre ho mfa nkwa abontin eti ye kama se na wotwe bia no obi opese wo se representable bia no mu se de bia no ne 3 year na sefo no omo make sure so obetimi adi ne kama enti insa no dwuma pese no waye yenso support that idea no so obi ese osua insa no dwuma na se ye tenko na se mwa bi ho ne betimi da boa ye de ade se the true chief executive ne kwakwese mampanyi so ama mwa ese na fata bia no odi aboa ama sa mabunu so nsa ka omochefa ewom
youth nsam twefo ne wo mo mtri ye omunya niema bi so atwetwe enkomo
de enya no buru ya adwene ente asese eso ye ni na me so ye ma ne nso ye bayire ye ho ye nso yetimi akoboa foforo se de be ya de ne munyam hye ebebre president na ebema nhyiri mafo nyina so no anya so mfaso
de aseda PCA koma wayi agency kubatan ni nyina ye de adesere de eto kubatan animu no emretie ya omayamaye no na ye baba fo ye nso ye woni da so wa ban nim se na Danko Akufo-Addo we listening president say youth no oboaye say adwumasu a yesua na ye nso ye de aboye bra no say nkran no pagya ye eko different level
de omo aye no ebro adwene ntia se ye kra ne ye ninna we were yadi this ready to money and chain. I'm why na bantentamon. Tieda omwasi.
Cocoa processing company mpanyifo e dia to dwa say adwuma wo eye nene wo de bi beka ho esan se wo sa kabosi a esom $70 million. Your
Excellency, is worth noting, and for the information of all here, that 2017-18, the first year that you brought us here, CPC was able to produce and process 25,039 tons. Since 1965, we've never been able to do that because you said we should do value addition and increase our process. In 18-19, we increased it to 28,039. We had wanted to do 32,250, which is 50%. Unfortunately, had it been not discovered. Seeing us from afar, Afia saw the potential in this company, and through synergy, a local syndication facility decided to support us. So, as we speak, Your Excellency, it is your tenor that CPC is going to walk the talk of what you talked about at the Ghana Beyond Aid and the value addition. So we are going to do a CAPEX of 70 million where we will pay off the 20.8 owed to the banks, do a CAPEX of 31.9 million, which is increasing our capacity from 64,500 to 87,000 tons. Then, because the value addition is where the money is, increasing it from 3,000 to 15,000 tons. We've invested in the confectionery production. Here also, as I said, the 3,000 tons of the 64 is only 2.9% of the total capacity of the factory. CPC, mindful of the value addition and the Ghana Beyond AIDS, has since 2017-18 increased our percentage growth on the confectionery in 8% in 2017, 16.5% in 2018-19. This year, although the season has been hit with the COVID, our sales at the confectionery as of June was 13%, with the Royal Natural Cocoa Powder and the 70, 80, 90% dark chocolate hitting it on 45.23% of our total sales. Your Excellency, this is the clear indication of the increased awareness of the health benefits of consuming cocoa products, among others.
Kwabena sechi eye abrantia wanya emfie aduasa na manebo abeto yapno so ekyerese Cameroon nimbi wode sikan atwitwa no empre bebre emekọ wiase kwabena sechi ato nananom ewo Asiedu asesi amekasai wonka atiasefo ho biemu arehusemi gomua budumbram ewo gomua East Mensinim wonfifi Matam Central Region ena esiye na Cameroon ni ekum kwabena sechi ewiye no ena osare sikan atwitwa ofoforo bi nso
ne musa se boys ni omo to ade ewo enim ho no ne mu wan se accent kwa biesi ne ba ko no nkura sekan ba ko kura sekan as outrance na odo sekan ewo wo no na boys den wa yese no chensi no obofom no odo wo no obi eni wo because sekan no kura no untumi nko ne nchen no nko ji sekan no because yese opatafu jaba enti no odo wo ni se na afi na boy ne collapse otogotem se o chensi no ogoteni mu no sekan no wo no sa no ko na de nyina the boy so yesa so oye ganani oye Cameroonian ana wabedi sa nyamasem no aban ye de nkusuje nya ye de konanim se ne waye no ombebubua because bia na betu ato mebra betu ato so ene na se bi so esi odanche obra se ye no ne ekọ nti ebesra aban decision bo be take be won take na mo muton drugs in na we na we na ambepa mo mu na mfia no yes aban wona manaje kwa na obakura na mo se kan tata o mo ji sika wan phone kwa na mo ji fi unsem yes aban
to drinks ewo aha Johnson bi wo aha say different one no oye oduru ho nti omo amane wachia sika omo package drinks no amano nti prekopa na no omo hu say boy ni dimirika bat ono onim say onu ninti na oye den oba enti ne hu ya ne se oba na oba ne so na oba enti ohwe asikan kuta ne so opagya ne nsa na oto sikan na opagya ne nsa enti odi kan de war na ha na otu ye enti o se amaya odan eda asam enti okwa na chi na omo se abeba yi nu na obo fom enti obo fom na odi sikan ne si na kuma
aye salali a wana samu wesi ya ka Ghana fo wa wono no ko mu nyina ye be kuma mu nyina da enti Ghana ye so ye nyese lebere ni salali no obi akọ ne krom na jina fo obi akọ ne krom ne ye fa ye man omu titi ya wa hadodo omu ku ye ni mase ya mama no wa ko nye ku papa ha ka so obi kampa ye si ya mfe ye
Bikuma on timi kwa fa bikuma fa nkita ho ye wa manpenu o nti na wa yi police for no soldier for mo around sana okufa ro timi gina no na so gu ganse no nyama akoso budumura kam duwa Afia be bata se na se la bera kam u bata se me se la bera kam u bokom na Ghana ni enya Ghana ni na ya wo no boss abla no sama pena paso tiasire o sana kunda no so sana timi gu ganse no mra mo wu sala bera ko bo jura go njurungu
ana efuri pa what is the wow squad no one say the squad ni asa ji obi moto officer na police for na ba was ivy
Yenko Asante Mantam emo. Asante Mantam NPP amanyoko no madra constituency campaign team bi edi. En wode ahye mo nsa se aban na bo adwuma enti aban nsempa no wo mo kwa bonten na wo mo emoderu.
MPP amanyoko no be PM e Asante Mantam a constituency ahodo ni nyina wo mo epa nyimfo a mo be hwe ama abato a ye ba beto no 2020 general elections de betimi akoso ne friends campaign team no o mo nam so akọ PM constituency ni bi ebi ne atwema mponua ebi ne manso adubia ebi ne atwema nwabeja south ebi ne asokwa ni nyina no se kwan ben so na party for no ebetimi aboa ama campaign a ebekoso afi no bibia ebetimi akoso yi ama MPP amanyoko no edi enkunim ne no ena twetwefo panyi a owo MPP mu Asante Mantam owura Sampan echire mu sei
inaugurate all the regional campaigns until now say so ya said say you be inaugurate the various constituency campaign teams no enu ti ne ye ba ha ya be yi wo mo bedi ekuo no enum for campaign asem kakra e de mo obia ne say sebi ekon no nya nipa ba ko edia eyade eso mu nyina ka wo mo ho ebom enti ba ko ye se be hu say dwumadin ya president na na ekobi ye manifesto ano nsempe wo mu ne de woda de no ye kan bom ne de ye adwuma aboa Ghana no dem se nyuma pa ya ye no e kan obia wo Ghana ha enti nanando danko akufo ado miniso abesa ko ye president pm MPs do no anso Asiedu omo MP
you even some traffic ko PM constituency ahodo ne bi eye candidates ana wo mo party na yi wo mo so mu nyina sa constituency no mo fam pre to me emfa ma amanyoko no ebiso ene ye twetwe enkomo
atwampo no afutu ese ye de ma ye ho pa ne se ye kan se protecting our achievements, our progress. I know you are there. I say you shouldn't hear. You say, "I'm okay when you na." And you say, "I'm here Aduma December 7th, 2020." Na ahana abade bebusu kura MPP bedin kunima e fata pa na yakwa akwa
ya so yi ye betu anamo akwa campaign. Ya mesa ne se akroye. Because unity is key. Si anfa akroye eni dwumadie na metu waka oni ade no. Mesremo yemfa akroye. Now stay focused. About 2020 is about records.
Minkuana metimi ayesa eduma no. Enti ye fa de se electoral area bia ye won nkrofo a ombetu anamon no mo akọ meso me fa chiri ne ya hwe se obi bia te de ye na se obi bia hunu mpuntu sama mpuntu dwuma eba constituency obi bia ti asiese wase yetoa yeso
ofenzo ha de asomdwe nko a omo anu omudi machio me Dr. machio omo anu omudi yewura Benabdela chio omo anu omudi yewura Desmond Crisapia chio ye nyina kan ho abomu a ye boa ama campaign no yetumi akọ na adodankwa etumi anya ema no edodo
me o GD pass manifesto no all the sectors roads, education, health, social welfare, every passport a manifesto no say ye be say yetumi the last 4 years na me minim say the always say mo ne be na broso
the NPP ene amanyoku a tembia no say omunya akonya omutimi eboa ema omayetumpo and the records are there Pyeje Kufuor Modebo boy ema Ghana etmetumpo oyi Ghana fi hipikmu eba lower middle income which na Adanko Akufo-Addo 3.5 years aduma wabo empuntu a odi aba oman mu ne nsankwaye no bibia di adanse ese papa yisanya akonya biem esa etua de nyuma pa no so a oman Ghana ebetu empon kese ama ya payantuma pa efra
Aswaye ehwekuaye adwuma aso no wonom ene Agri House Foundation aka abom wonom akoye livestock poultry and afei fisheries trade show ewa ashama nturaku na ochese wempo ene de atoso emienu but aye da akoma so nyina ne se wodi epeja entakramoa adwuma
Aban dwumadi odi aba watiri din se ye mmoa de amanuane ani nyuma no ene yaboaboa wono mo ye mmoa ano sede bebombenya chefade afirimu a emagane enkokra nam emfiri amonone emabiem asoye ehwekuaye ani enuane so na afenso asoye a ehwensumu nam ne afarefo so ene Agri House Communication for ene kabomu ye dwumadi a wei etoso mienu ewo enkran nyame eya aduma September de etoso aduonu enum kopom aduonu ensia so ene ebeba so empeniform je dwumadi no na ano ni eya Albert Akosa on UTV edi enkomo.
September, your bear training programs we're on cattle farming and processing and other we value chain we benefit we contribute to me as a profession and I created jobs from it. Your bear training on rabbitry, on snail, on your friends saying small ruminants into your better also sell person starting animal agriculture business how I bet me starting finance I bet me their comment basically how to manage it.
Director Adima Veterinary Service Directorate ewa so ye hwe so Dr. William Edukuma ekasaye.
More people will get access, get to know in a plain simple language about what is government doing in the agri sector. More inputs we can get more inputs from our stakeholders, because the farmers and the consumers are our major stakeholders whom we listen to very carefully, we cherish and we appreciate the work they are doing. So it's a very good opportunity for us, both as government and as consumers, to learn more about the issues in the sector and then find solutions with it. We all know that if we don't intensify, if we don't compete well enough in the agri sector, this is a sector that can produce a lot of jobs and a lot of food. Nobody is satisfied that a lot of our protein is produced elsewhere. So the government is working hard so that we will produce more here and create jobs here in Ghana for our teeming youth.
South National Chairman Ede Emma wono mo ye mwaka muko Ghana ase no ede nsem tu dwafa ho.
Yes, aban ni Minister of Agric. Omo sorry na omo njina, omo naiso. Na omo boy livestock sector no. Yes, traders na kasa no. You contribute a lot because our seven agriculture was here this and you wait at least 15 to 20 trucks a day on free Togo. The livestock but some of the COVID-19 from Paga area no are minimizing and yes I Paga so the crew be 20 trucks I visit the southern sector unim say one see this cramp na your contribute is something and yes I boy now ma legality say your livestock breeders and traders association na your new system.
Yaje aboafo nkrato ye bad yaka e okase bonu mu bia ye de bema mo ye nkomra